What is beautiful in part number is the massive amount of information in a small alphanumeric code. The best way to understand something is to study each section separate. Of course, that's why I separate all the sections for the part number. I chose CRCW from Vishay as the first part number. The CRCW series or model is a SMD resistor and thick film technology. From the part number, CRCW will be the series or model, 0805 the size, 1K00 resistance, F tolerance, K TCR, EA package. Vishay has several CRCWs. They have one specific for the size 01005, another one for 0201, one with the substance lead, which will be CRCW37. CRCW37E3 is lead-free, does not have the substance lead. HP pulse-proof, or means they have about 15 different CRCWs. On the Vishay website, in the section Fixed Resistor, Thick Film, you will find all the information about the series. The next element of the part number is the size. There is a code for size in inches and there is a code for size in metric. In my description, I always add the coding in metric. Why? Because the first two numbers is the length of the ship. The second two numbers is the width. So I know the size of the ship just looking for the metric code. 01005, the part number will be 0100. They cut 5 because they use just 4 digits. The power dissipation at 70 degrees Celsius is 31 milliwatts. Voltage 15 volts. 0201, the part number will be 0201, the same. Power dissipation 50 milliwatts. Voltage 30. 0402, the code will be part number 0402, power dissipation 63 milliwatts, voltage 50 volts. As you increase the size, you increase the power dissipation and the voltage. You will find all this information in the data sheet. For bigger size, that's very important. Look at the metric code. For 1206, 1210, 1218, all the length is the same in these three sizes, but the width is different. Look, the metric code is different for each one. But what the consequence that brings to the part number? Power dissipation at 70 degrees Celsius is 250 for 1206, half watts for 1210, 1 watt for 1218. Also, 2010 will be 750 milliwatts, 400 volts. 2512 will be 1 watt, 500 volts. You will find all this information of the size in the data sheet. Resistance is the next element of the part number. I add here L as a milliohms because the next table we will use this. Here in this table we're not going to use it. The most important thing in this table is the R, which is decimal point. K, thousand and million. Vishay use a code, different code for the part number and the mark on chip. The part number, the code involves the letter R, K and M. In the mark on chip, they use the R as a decimal point, just 2% and 5% in some resistors. 1%, 0.15%, he also used the R, the decimal point. Everything else, no. 2%, 5%, they use 3 digits. Last one is always the number of 0. 1%, 0.25%, 4 digits. The last one is the number of 0. 1 ohms in the part number will be 1, decimal point, 0, number of 0, 0. Mark on chip 2%, 5%, 1, decimal point, 0, number of 0. 1%, 0.15%. 1 decimal point 0 number of 00, same as the part number. 10 ohms, 1 0 decimal point number of 00. 2%, 5%, 1 0 number of 00. Mark on chip, 1 0 decimal point 0, same as the part number. 100 ohms, that change a little. 100 number of 0 decimal point. Mark on chip, 2%, 5%, 10 number of 0, 1, 100. 1%, 0.15%, 1 0 0 number of 0, 0. 1K, part number, 1K 0 0 number of 0 0. 2%, 5%, 1 0 number of 0, 2. 1%, 0.15%, 1 0 0 number of 0, 1. Now it's just change the number of 0 in the end, and here you change the letter. So it's easy to read the part number. Next is tolerance. Tolerance is basically standard for the whole industry. K will be 10%, J will be 5%, G 2%, F 1%, D 0.5%, C 0.25%, and Z jumper. If you did like the video, hit the like button below and subscribe for more videos. To complement our work, we publish a website to help you find manufacturers and distributors for electronic components. The link is down below. If you have any suggestion or question about electronic components, leave a comment. I will try to answer the best way possible. Thanks for watching the video. I will see you in the next video.